Hello there. Welcome to the 31 Days of King Juggernaut, New York City. I'm Karen Stever, and let's call Bat. Hey, Bat baby, come here. Come see me. Come here. Come on up. Here, Bat. This way. No. Where are you going? Oh, don't hit the table. She's all confused today. Why are you so confused today? Look how beautiful fluffy she is. She had a tub this morning. Oh, this fur is so good, isn't it? Oh, you itchy? You itchy? You like the scratchings? Oh, yeah. And then she gets an itchy bat. Yeah, that's your bat. Bat has a... Thank you. Fur. Bat has a bat on her chest. I noticed that when she was just like a week and a half old or something. She wasn't very big, and I was like, whoa, that's really bizarre. I don't know if you can see, I got, yeah, right there. I have bats on the wall, and those are glow in the dark. And she healed in this room. And so having the glow in the dark bats, I'd shut out all the lights and they'd glow, and they'd be her bat angels and would heal her and take care of her and look over her at night. So she's very used to the playground room. So today I want to talk to you about the next puzzle piece. Every day I am releasing a puzzle piece from the front of the book so that by Halloween, which is the big release celebration, I'm going to show you the full book cover. So every day I'm doing a puzzle piece. So today's puzzle piece is the spider. This is not to be confused with each of the spiders I'm talking about throughout. Like I talked to you about Skull, which is Ian's spider. I talked to you about Fangs, which is Egan in Germany, his spider. But they're all spider friends. They all hang out. And Bat's sniffing some artwork I did here. So they let me know, who's they? They let me know that I have an arachnoid cyst in my brain that's inoperable. So after I, got that news and kind of got used to the idea that I'm just going to have something in my brain, I realized that thing's probably powering all my weirdness and my art and writings. And sometimes things will come to me and I'm like, where'd that come from? Probably in the occipital area of my head. So, I had already started to write the book, but I thought I would make it so that the children in the books had a spider powering their journey as well. And Ian's spider is inside a little shiny copper compass that, directs him where to go on his adventures. And so after I got that news, I thought, well, I do what I always do. I either write or I paint or do music or something to try to get over the initial surprise that something's inside my head called an arachnoid. So I did, I don't know if I should just move the camera to show you. There's the horse and Bat's laying on the floor. But you can see the whole picture. I did that picture shortly after I kind of got the news that something was in the back of my head. So it has an S logo on the top. The wings are kind of me being free from it. And that's my top hat from Playground Isolator. And you can see the spider back there and my large melon. And it has the word sicko with the O on the sicko is a mouth. So that's that's my little buddy there that apparently tells me everything to do. How are you doing on the floor there, Bat? Bat baby? The bat? Hi. Yeah, so she's hanging out with the picture, I guess. So that's the spider. That's my spider art. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I did some spider art. But I made it so that the children have a spider powering them as well. So I have a chapter in the book, which is chapter 11. Wow, we're at 11 already. called Spiders Love Sugar Cubes. This takes place in the children's asylum where Ian is staying. He's in a room, and I don't see any of this as a spoiler really, because I did a video called Blackguard that you'll probably find on my YouTube channel. I think it's there somewhere. And the why are you so itchy? Why are you so itchy? You got seasonal itchy issues? You okay? So what was I talking about? Spiders love sugar cubes. I totally lost my train of thought. That's what the spider thing in my head does. Oh, so he's at the children's asylum, and he's in his room. And if you've seen the Blackguard video, that's what I was talking about. I knew it would come to me eventually. The Blackguard video has some spiders that you'll see it, those shiny black spiders that go across the floor. And then you see Ian kick a jar, and it shatters everywhere. So that's from the chapter Spiders Love Sugar Cubes, because he's in a sugar cube jar. Or in a jar with a sugar cube in it. So I'll start to read from page 200 of Spiders Love Sugar Cubes for you. While there was very little oxygen in the jar, air quality was better than the toxic room. Ian's hope was to usher them out through an eroded hole in the bottom of the metal door. They must have retreated to the fan, because the enemy combatant standing at the doorway was with her sprayer. Just as he began to walk over to the door, he heard the keys, and it whipped open, not giving him enough time to hide them. There was the mean old nurse catching him red-handed with the jar, and he panicked. "Son, you have to let the poison do its job," she said, lunging for the jar. "Where were you going to put them once you got them in the jar? And where did you get that jar anyway? Give it to me." He knew that if he handed her the jar, that would be the end of all of them. So, in his panic, he did the only thing in his desperation would allow him to do. He dropped the jar and kicked it hard through her legs. The glass did as you would have expected it to when hitting such a hard metal door. It detonated instantly as shards of glass blasted into every direction, including the nurse's legs. She yelped like a kicked dog as a piece skewered her lower calf, and she screamed as she pulled it out. Ian tried to run around her, but the door locked instantly. He was only in his socks, and fragments were cutting into his feet. "Get back! What has possessed you to do such a thing? Sir! Sir! You sit down right now! Sit, sit, sit!" she yelled as she fumbled for her keys. Ian raced up to the bed, onto the bed, and she was shaking, trying to find the keys to leave. She looked at him sternly and said, "This will be harshly punished. You are a thief and a risk to the safety of everyone," she said with a shaky voice as she began to turn red with anger. "Do not move until I come back." After the door slammed, Ian looked down to see his socks turning red. As disturbing as that should have been, he was more concerned with the spiders. He sat as quietly as possible as he combed over the room. They seemed to have escaped. Both his feet were pulsating with his heartbeat, but he exhaled a big sigh of relief knowing that the last 4 were free. So that's the big incident that you've probably seen in the Blackguard video. Frank did all the animation for that. Frank also did the cover for this. He did the cover for all the artwork for the Idiot Savant CD. So it's great to have had him do the cover for this, which I will show you on Halloween. And I will release a puzzle piece like this every single day on KarenStever.com/Halloween. So you can go there and check out where the cover's at right now, see the puzzle piece that I removed, watch this video or videos before this one. You're obviously watching this one, but you can see the other ones or on the YouTube playlist. So yeah, I will sign this book to you. I hope that you order it, and I ship it anywhere in the world, okay? I hope that you have a fantastic night, and for now, rock on.